Hello students, welcome again to ASOC Tutorials India program, a platform to learn amateur radio in India. And today's my session is in continue to semiconductor field effect transistor FET, which include a small brief on MOSFET also. So listen and watch carefully. First brief. I have explained in my previous session BJT, bipolar junction transistor, a three-layer device constructed from two semiconductor diode junction joined together, one forward bias and one reverse bias. There are two main type of bipolar junction transistor BJT, PNP and NPN. And mainly just note down it, transistors are current operated devices where a much smaller base current cause a huge large emitter to collector flow of current based on carriers, holes or electrons. And in continue to that one, today's session is field effect transistor or FET. On other side, they are voltage operated devices or can be divided into two main types. One, junction gate device called JFETs and insulated gate devices called IGFETs or more commonly known as MOSFET. So this is my continuous session. To understand, watch continuously. So first, what is the difference in between two? Field effect transistors can be used to replace normal bipolar junction transistor in electronic circuits. They are very similar and they are very simple comparison between FETs and transistor, stating both their advantages and disadvantages. So note down point on your paper carefully. First, BJT, that is very high voltage gain. On other side, FET have low voltage gain. BJT low current gain, FET high current gain. BJT low input impedance. On other side, FET have very high input impedance. BJT low output impedance. On other side, FET have high input impedance in several mega ohm. And BJT is medium noise generator and FET has low noise generator. And BJT is using as a medium switching time, it is taking medium time, on whereas FET is very fast switching time, so it can use you in very fast devices. And BJT is robust, rough and tough, it can retain in all condition voltage, current and temperature. On the other side, FET is very sensitive, even you can damage with static charge, even your finger touch also can damage easily a FET based devices, maybe transistor, ICs or processor. So BJT requires zero input to turn it off, it is defined as an off. But on the other side, FET requires some voltage, otherwise it is in working condition because it is a single channel of a single in situ semiconductor, P or N type. So it is working, it have some resistances. And BJT current control device and FET voltage control device. So on the other side, FET exhibit the property of resistor because it is an intrinsic semiconductor. B1 to B2 you can say, or drain source you can say, that is different matter. So BJT is a cheaper devices with respect to FET. FET is slightly higher costlier. BJT is easy to bias, but other side FET is little bit difficult to watch. And this is the main differences. Note down it. ASOC exam can ask any question from these tables. So first, construction of field effect transistor. How it is constructed? FET stands for field effect transistor. Note down it. Examiner can ask. And it is control device. And this is a construction of a FET. It is a P channel. Gate will be shown an outside arrow. If it is N-type channel, it will show inside arrow on gate. Just note down it, this is the difference. FET can be fabricated with either N channel or P-type channel. For fabrication of N-type channel, JFET junction field effect transistor, first a narrow band of N-type semiconductor is taken, and then you see on your screen two P-type junctions are diffused on opposite sides of middle part. Already I told you this middle part is called channel. And after these two regions are internally connected to each other with a signal lead or a common lead which is called a gate terminal. You can see on your screen, and one lead is called source terminal, you can see on screen, and other is called drain terminal on your screen. This is a simple construction of field effect transistor. So P-channel JFET is similarly in construction, except that it uses P-type bar and 2 N-type junction. Other parameters are almost same, and working principle is just different, only there is change in carriers only. So first source, it is a terminal through majority carriers are enters in the bar. This is entering point. Drain, it is a terminal through which the majority carriers leads the bar. It is a controlling device. And gate, this is the two terminal which are internally connected with each other and heavily doped region, which form two p-n junction you have seen in previous slides. This is a simple about pin connections. So how JFET can be used in amplifier? Practically there is no difference using JFET on BJT, only specification and some terms are different, but uses are same. You can see on screen, same gate as an input device. AC is being coming from C1, and source S is RS, resistance source, with C as capacitance source to controlling, and D drain is used for to output via C2, and RL via VDD is a voltage source to the JFET. So this is a signal system. So JFET amplifier the weak signal connected to the gate terminal. The input is always reversed bias. Remember it. A small change in the reverse bias on the gate produces large change in drain current, like you have seen in transistor also. Working is same when negative signal is applied at input of the amplifier this circuit. You can see on the left side of the screen. The gate bias is increased, channel resistance is discrete, and ID is decreased. This drop across load resistance RL is decreased, and the positive signal is present, and the output capacitance through C2 is taken out. So when the positive signal is applied at the input, the action will be vice versa, just reverse, and this way JFET is working as an amplifier, practically almost same as BJT. So this is used for amplifier circuit, power amplifier circuit, analog switches. It also used as an AGC system, voltage regulator, buffer amplifier, etc. So many applications similar to BJTs are also used by JFETs. So there are several types of field effect transistors. I am just showing on your screen. First, FET. It is divided into two types. First, junction field effect transistor, or I can say simply junction, and other one insulated gate. So insulated gate, just we are adding some part of insulation using a glass or some other insulated material, so that gate is insulated from remaining material, but in junction it is connected. Well, coming back to the junction is again divided into, it is based on depletion region, and in depletion region there are two types, P channel and N channel. So this is about junction field effect JFET. When it is coming to the insulated gate, it is of two types. First, depletion, other is enhanced. So enhancement. So when we are coming in depletion mode, it is again divided into two parts, P channel and channel. And same way, when we are coming on enhancement mode, it is again divided into P channel and channel. In simple terms, JFET is very simple, I already explained you, but insulated gate is also called as a MOSFET. So this is another term to learn for you, MOSFET, this insulated gate IGFET. So what is the difference in construction? Left side you can see this FET, already explained you in previous slide. What is the difference? MOSFET is also of several types, but I am giving a simple example of one construction. First, taking same way, bar and bar. Now instead of left right connected, this is up down to different sides, P bar connected. We are connecting them together, and there is a gate terminal. In gate terminal in green color, I have shown you one insulated part. This insulation we are using for IGFET. So that gate is isolated from this P or N bar. So this is same way source, same way drain channel, and this insulator layer already explained you in green color. This one also used in MOSFET. This is more sensitive compared to FET. So the symbol. Now this is a symbol, same way. The difference is FET shown straight line connected inside or outside, but when it comes to the gate, the arrow is shown on right side. You can see in red colors, and the center one bar is in parts to show you there is a isolation and divided. So it can be P type or N type. You can see on red and blue color, same way showing arrow, it is P type or N type. Not going detail in construction working, just because it is a brief only. MOSFET means metal oxide field effect transistor. This was invented to overcome the disadvantages present in FET, like high drain resistance, moderate input impedance, and slower operation. So MOSFET is more higher, more faster, more sensitive than FET. In some cases, MOSFET is also called IG effect. I have already explained you insulated gate field effect. Actually it is FET only, but it is insulated gate. So we are pronouncing it as a MOSFET. The main difference you can see as a metal XOR gate, electrode electrically insulated from the main semiconductor N channel or P channel by a thin layer of silicon dioxide or a piece of thinner glass. The isolation of the controlling gate increases the input resistance of MOSFET extremely high in several mega ohm, very high. The MOSFET is classified into two types of operation, namely enhanced mode E-MOSFET or depletion mode D-MOSFET. Not going in detail because this is not required for examination point of view, but if you are an engineering student, you must know it. You have book, go through your own education for more detail. Even in MOSFET, if I go further, I have to explain you integrated circuit, VLSI, very large scale integration. Even you can go up to microprocessor. Even you can go on supercomputing, or so many parameters are there. Not going to detail because I need this part only. So my subject is restricted to ASOC only. So don't expect more details, numericals, calculation on this part, because my aim is to give you brief idea only. So this is MOSFET again divided N channel, P channel, I will explain you. So I am going next. Application of MOSFET, same way like BJT. It has various applications: input amplifier of oscilloscope, electronic voltmeter, and other measuring and testing equipment, because it is very high input resistance and very sensitive. It take minimum, extremely negligible source from the input, so this is unaffected. But BJT is consuming energy, so not using. It used in logic circuit for fast switching. Because it used for fast switching, it can be used in microprocessor and ICs also, and digital communication also. So it used in TV receiver, computer circuit, high frequency amplifier. Because it says this MOSFET is continued, but I am going to close this MOSFET here itself because I have to come back on FET. This is main topic for today. So field effect transistor, a brief. It is also called a unipolar transistor, opposite to bipolar transistor. It is also UJT. So it has used either holes or electrons. Both are used for conduction process. But conduction process does not involve both carrier at the same time, using either carriers or hole, but not so. So FET transistors usually come with high input impedance and low frequency and display instant operation. So this might note down because examiner may ask. FETs are robust and cheap, and they are used in many electrical devices. But with respect to FET, BJT is slightly costlier. But because of huge construction, it is coming down in the cost price. The low power consumption and low power dissipation make the device ideal fit for ICs. The FET transistor again divided in two types. JFET, already I had told you, electrically controlled switch. MOSFET, metal oxide semiconductor field effect transistor, or IGFET. This is also used for amplification and switching application and electronic devices. But remember, FETs are voltage control device. They don't require biasing current to start the transistor action. They just require a sense of voltage. So now get ready for question. JFET is also called transistor. Which transistor? A. Unipolar, bipolar, unijunction, none of above. You have a limited time. Time up almost. The answer is unijunction. Next question. A JFET is a driven device. Which kind of driven? Current, voltage, both current and voltage, or none of above? You have limited time. Almost time up. Voltage is the answer. Next. The input impedance of JFET is that of ordinary transistor equal to less than, more than, none of. Very fast. Time up, more than. The two important advantages of JFETs are high input impedance and square law property. In expensive high output impedance, low input impedance, high output, none of. Very fast, even you can pass video. Time up. High input impedance and square law property. In JFET, IDSS is known as drain to source current with gate shorted, drain to source current with gate open, none above. Yeah. Drain to source current with gate shorted. Note down it. Examiner will maybe ask IDSS is known as drain to source current with gate shorted. So this is my end of session. Hope you like it. And my next session in continue to semiconductor, it will be on optical semiconductor. Why optical semiconductor? Because nowadays you have mobile in your hands, have camera in your hand, LED you can see is my computer is recording DVDs, have some photodiodes in use it, night sensor cameras are there, even you are using internet on optical fiber. So many things. But not think about optical semiconductor. Amazing. That is very important for you to understand. Optical semiconductor also. So wait for my next session on optical semiconductor. Till that time, thank you very much. See you again. Bye bye. Have a nice day. If you like my video, kindly subscribe it.